Okay, hello to everyone in the live stream. Hello to JS, awesome animations. Hello to Jason as well. Hello to Jason and JS and anyone else who's watching. So it's the day. The day has arrived. The day when we can finally retire our Game Boy SPs. Game Boy Advance SPs, and we can throw them away because today the ANBERNIC RG SP is here and it will be on sale soon, very soon. It's flying into the reviewers' hands, it's flying into people's hands who are not meant to have it. It's everywhere. So it's a shotgun blast of RG SP, ANBERNIC RG SP. It's going to be everywhere. You're not going to be able to get away from this handheld because it will be everywhere. Hello to Zoltan or Zolzan 2000. Hello. This is a great box, by the way. So I have in front of me all the flips that I have. I've got a few more actually, but these are all the unique flips I have. So we'll go through this stream and we will compare. We will evaluate the RGSP against the other choices that you have. But first, this is the box for the RGSP. Inside the box, you get. It's a very nice box, by the way. It's very. They've captured some Nintendo spirit with this box, I think, somehow. You get the handheld itself in the top section. I don't have an RGSP. I used to have one a long time ago, but I used to have a silver one, but I don't have it anymore. You get an SD card if you bought an extra SD card. You do get a 16GB one included, but if you want to buy an extra 64 or whatever 128, 256, there is that option. You get a screen protector and you get a manual, and then you also get a USB cable. The USB cable is, I believe it's USB. Let's just check. It's a USB-C to USB-A cable here. So that's what's in the box. You also there is a case available. Do I have an RG35XXSP? Yes, I do. It is one of the flips that we will check. So that's the box. I have two because we need to thank ANBERNIC for sending me two. I need to get the case. This is the case. So the case is, I think it's the same one as the RG34XXSP, the previous model. So it's this brown leather, fake leather thing. I think there will be TPU cases available. You could probably get a GBA case, a GBA SP case, and it would fit, I reckon. So that's the case. I'm neither here or there with the case. I prefer. I think a TPU case would be nice with this. I think it would be nice to have a just like a skin for it. I'm going to put that box up there, just so you can for maximum shilling. I should unbox my Thor, yeah. The Thor has not even been opened. The Thor has not been opened. So yeah, this is the ANBERNIC RG SP. I have two of them. I have one in silver and one in pink. So when you get your RG SP, make sure you take off this sticker. So there's a little sticker here actually. I've left it on the pink one, and I didn't actually. Has that already been taken off? Yeah, there it is. There's a little sticker here, which is weird, but you can peel that off. And there you go. That's very weird. It's very stupid. Okay. Hello to Quack Pixel. Timmy, is this a new version? Yeah, this is a new version. This is indeed a new version. This is the one in silver, and I quite like the one in silver. It is the one that I used to have. I used to have an SP in silver, so I wanted this one rather than the other colours. I would either get this one or the black one myself, and then I also have a pink one here just for comparison's sake. The pink does look quite cool. I didn't realise how, like, I thought it looked a bit, you know, I don't really go for this colour, but I think the pink one is actually cool. Your average Dylan asks, are the buttons silent? If you press the buttons a certain way, they are quiet. I'll get onto the insides in a minute, but the outside is, the size is amazing. The size is good. It's I think it's 20 by 20 centimeters, something like that. It's meant to be basically 1-to-1 to the original Game Boy SP. On the left side here, you have your volume up and volume down. You have a TF card, a micro SD card slot. On the bottom, you have your 3.5mm jack. On that corner there, you have a lanyard. On the right side, you have an extension slot for extra games. You have a power button, and then you have a reset button. The power button and reset buttons are recessed, so you won't be accidentally pressing those buttons. And then there's a charging light and a power light here. And then you can see the hinge. The hinge has some rubber like stoppers. Actually, I'm not sure if they're rubber, but there's some stoppers here for the hinge. On the back side, you have the L1, R1, L2 and R2. You have your USB and OTG port here, and then you have the HD port. Is the screen size the same as the old one? The screen size we'll get onto in a moment. And on the bottom, you have these little nipples, let's say, these little divots, as well as the screw holes for getting into the device. These little plastic, these little bits of plastic, they're nice. They kind of, you know, they make sure that the handheld is not scraping around. It's just sitting on those. So it's quite a nice touch there. Let's open it up. So the hinge has one locking position here. So it's free, a free rotation up to, well, maybe not rotation, a free flip up to a certain point, and then when you get to that point, it will lock in like that. And then you have a little bit more, but that's, I don't know who plays their GBA like that. Maybe there's some people who do, but I will be playing at this angle, this normal angle like this. And then inside, you've got these like little stoppers to make sure that you don't mess around with your, make sure that it's basically sort of dampened when you put it down like that. And then you have this screen here. So the screen is 3.4 inches, 3.4 inch, and it is, what is it, 720 by 480. 720 by 480. Is there a rattle on the shoulder button? A tiny bit. Tiny bit. It's not as bad as my, I think it's tiny, really little, like it's really tiny amount of rattle on the shoulder buttons. On the somewhere there's a tiny rattle. It might even be the front buttons. And then yeah, you've got the hinge inside. You've got the D-pad. The D-pad and the buttons are DOM switches. And then you have the menu button here, and then you have a select and start button, and then you have a mono speaker here. I'll just turn the speaker up a little bit. This is, as I was saying, sorry, this is a 3.4 inch screen, 720 by 480. It should be a 2 or 3x. I think it's a 2 times. Is it 2 times? I think it's a 2 times upscale on the Game Boy Advance. So it's exactly the same aspect ratio as the Game Boy Advance, as the original one. So the games will look pixel perfect. They'll look really good. And I will say that the colours on this screen are the best. I think out of the ANBERNIC series, out of all of these, maybe not the Rotate, but out of all of these, I think this handheld has the best colours, the most accurate colours, and the most like, they're not too vibrant, they're not too dull. They look really good to me, and maybe they're a little bit too like hyper vibrant, let's say. Maybe they're a little too vibrant for GBA, but I actually like this because I remember the GBA, sometimes it looks a bit dull, and I actually like this sort of vibrant look for GBA. It might not be totally authentic, and you can change that in the settings if you want to have more authentic GBA colors, which are a little bit more washed out. But I really like this, the colors that they've done, because I think the previous model, the 34XXSP, it had a little bit of a green tint, but you could fix that in software, but it was a little bit off-putting. I think this one out of the box, the colors are amazing. The colors are really good, and the screen is really good as well. The screen being pixel perfect to GBA is absolutely perfect for GBA playing Game Boy Advance. Question in the chat from Pixel Akizuki: can I play with one hand only? Yes, you can. So this one, it's a little bit thinner than previous models as well, and I'll compare that in a moment. But you can stretch over. I think it's a little bit of a stretch, but you can play one-handed. I think it's doable. I will play a little bit of Wario, and then once we're done with Wario, we shall do some size comparisons, or do some comparisons in general with all of these flip and rotate devices I have on my desk here. Question in the chat from Reactionals: would I consider to emulate other consoles or just treat it as a glorified SP? Personally, for me, because I've got so many of these devices, this is going to be, one of my Game Boy Advance dedicated consoles. But I will play some other. I can play some other games. I do have some other games ready to go. If you want to see, for example, like PlayStation 1, or you want to see something else, on this device, I do have some other stuff ready to go. Okay, let's go. I've got retro achievements actually on, so that's why there's a notification on up there. Okay, nice. Sync it. All right. So the RG, the 34XXSP, and and this one as well, the RG SP. They've both got 3x2 displays, but 3x2 displays also suitable for, it's okay for other stuff as well. Like Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, any of the other consoles and handhelds as well. Around PlayStation 1. Dreamcast is going to be like the absolute limit. You can play Soulcalibur on this device. And Midnight Club Racing. I could play... Yeah, Midnight Club Racing should work. Balatro... I think there might be a port of Balatro, but it's getting a bit... Because Balatro was on... Oh shit. Balatro was on the A133P. So it's not impossible, I think. Can I compare it to a TrimUI brick screen? Oh, I don't have a TrimUI brick to hand. I can do that in another stream, I think. But yeah, Balatro really is on everything. The problem with Balatro, right, is the font can be quite small, but I've seen like there's a light version of Balatro now. Oh god. And the light version of Balatro has like fonts which have been tuned. Zombies ate my neighbours. I'll see if I've got it. Okay, that was the second stage of Wario. I'll write down the zombies. I've actually had a free brick. I've got a free brick. Not only a Brick Pro as well. Yeah, TrimUI is TrimUI. They're nice people, TrimUI. But ANBERNIC is the focus of the stream today, though. Yeah, we need to thank ANBERNIC for providing the devices, most of the devices on the table. So let me just. Oh god, there's someone outside. Okay, is that gonna... Alright. So this is the RGSP, and here we have a cornucopia of flip handhelds. We will put the Rotate to one side. Actually, we'll do the Rotate first. So let me just make some room here, because it's getting a bit ridiculous. Right. So here it is with the Rotate. The Rotate is actually smaller than the bloody SP. That's kind of crazy. Where's the PowKiddy V90? I have the PowKiddy V90. I have it here. The Rotate, as you know, it does this, and it is very cool. The Rotate is actually thinner as well. The metal Rotate. That's kind of cool. So the Rotate really was a technological marvel, a manufacturing wonder of the world. The Rotate. That's a new one. And the Rotate was also kindly provided by ANBERNIC. But yeah, that's what the Rotate looks like. I think the Rotate is probably like what you know, if you want the ultimate like form factor, just coolness, fidget toy thing, the Rotate is probably what you want. But the SP is going to be, the RG SP is going to be cheaper than Rotate. Okay, and then let's keep going down the ANBERNIC. Rotate has a 720 by 7220 display. So IWJ, your balls. This is the RG35XXSP, which you've just bought. Greetings to Fractal in the chat. So the RG35XXSP, I think, is a bit more suitable for playing other systems, because it's got a 640 by 480 screen, right? It's a bit more, it's not as authentic, I guess, as the Game Boy, not the Game Boy, the RGSP, but it does have that 4x3 screen, so you can get other games in full screen. And this is what it looks like side by side. And let's just check the thickness. So the 35XXSP is thicker. It is thicker. I can just prove that for you down there. Yeah, it is. It's thicker. And then here's the top view. So you have the same HDMI port actually. Yeah, no custom borders. No custom borders. So you'll get some GBA borders. You can do some GBA borders on this. The ANBERNIC SP is the Game Boy Advance SP clone. Yes, it is. It is. It is. It's ANBERNIC's SP. It does look a bit of a chonker, and it's actually one of the larger handhelds that we have today. So then we'll look at the predecessor. So the predecessor to the RGSP was this guy, the RG35XXSP. Now this one has sticks. So if you want to play, if you want something with even more compatibility with other games, you can play this one. And this one, I like this, but then I thought that the screen, they needed a bit more tuning on the screen, and you can definitely do that in the custom firmwares. You can mess around with the colors a bit, but I think that the screen on the SP has been perfected. The newest one, it's really been perfected. This one's quite good as well in terms of saturation and just what it looks like in terms of sharpness and everything else, because it is a 3x2 as well. It's good. But then I think out of the box they've tuned the new one like perfectly. The colours look perfect, just without any custom firmware or anything like that. Is the screen size the same between the SP and the RG34XXSP? Yes, these are both 3.4 inch screens. These two here. Productivity, hello, welcome to the chat. So the 34XXSP, it's a bit of a like, it's pretty damn similar, but you can see like the bezels have been reduced, and the the bezel's been sort of flipped a bit, flipped around and made to look more like a Game Boy. They do look very similar in terms of size, but then the sticks have been removed as well. Does it have silent buttons? It has slightly quieter buttons. They're not silent, but they're slightly quieter. The thing I like the stick. The more I started playing more on this device, I started to like that there was a stick, because there's some fighting games, or there's some belt games, you know, like Final Fight, that are that benefit from the stick. Like Final Fight is a game which is cool. So they're saying that the RGSP is 10% thinner. It's very slightly thinner. The bottom is very slightly thinner. So it's not a massive difference from the last model, but it is thinner. It's just about thinner. It's like 2 millimeters or something, 1 or 2 millimeters thinner. The Miyoo Flip was pretty silent. Let me just give you a button check. Let's turn this off. So I'm pressing it. I'm just pressing it like randomly here. Are the 3.4 and the 3.5 equally as thick? Let me just put all three on the table. So the 3.5 is thicker. Yeah, so like between all of them, there's like 2 millimeters there, and then another 1 or 2 millimeters between these two. Hello to XZ. Hello. Hello there. Pedro Perez as well. Hello. Mythos Dragon. Hello. Saying that the screen is tuned perfectly. I think so. The 34XXSP, to me, I don't know if it was my copy of it, but mine had a little bit of a green tint, which could be fixed in firmware. If you just tuned the color temperature, because most custom firmwares have like a color temperature toggle or something, or they actually fix it themselves in the firmware. So my 34XXSP had a little bit of a tint, which I wasn't a big fan of. Okay, and then let's move on to the next device that I have. So onto the competitors. I do have the Miyoo V. This is a Miyoo Flip V1. So this is famous for having the hinge. Get ready for this. So the Miyoo Flip V1 and V2. The V2 should fix this. But the V1 has quite a powerful chip in it, and it has the sticks, and it has a nice. I think the bezel is quite good, in terms of the thinness. It's quite nice, even though it's it's quite small. So the Miyoo does have a few things going for it, but their hinge technology is quite behind. It's quite behind ANBERNIC's, right? We can tell here. Can I one-hand the SP better than the 34XXSP? A little bit, because the thickness is is quite similar between the 3.4 and this one. That sounds like your spine. So the Miyoo, like, it's got decent specs. It's got some custom firmware. It's okay, but the chassis, like, I can even feel the chassis creaking. The build quality is highly suspect. I don't have the original Game Boy Advance SP to hand. I'm sorry. I don't like the D-pad. The D-pad's a little bit small for me. It's like it's functional. It's functional, and if it was cheap, you should get this one. I think it's decent, because and Productivity was saying that the buttons are silent. So I'm going to tap the buttons here next to the microphone. I feel like they're a little bit quieter than the 34XXSP, just slightly, but I don't like the action on these. They're a little bit shallow. They're okay, but they feel a little bit shallow. Okay, and let's get some more comparison with this in terms of just thickness on here. So you can see it's thicker. Yeah, it's oh, actually it's just like a millimeter or two thicker here. Are the buttons still very loud and clicky? The buttons are okay. Buttons are okay. They're not like the quietest buttons, but I think that they're a reasonable balance between being, you know, pressable, and they're about the same as the Trim UI buttons if you've ever used a Trim UI device, like in terms of sound. In terms of sound. Okay, next up we've got another Miyoo competitor. So I recently got this in China. This is the Miyoo Flip Mini Flip. And the Miyoo Mini Flip has a much improved hinge. It feels a lot more solid, and it doesn't give you like the feeling that it's going to break. It has a couple of different angles, which is quite cool. And I feel like this device is a lot more solid than the Miyoo's first effort. The buttons are quiet, so I'm pressing that button there, pressing the A button. But obviously this is a smaller device. You're going to have a smaller battery, and the internals of this device are quite old, because it's using the old Miyoo platform. So the Miyoo Mini, the Miyoo Mini Plus. The platform of this is a little bit dated. It's only got 128 megabytes. But Productivity in the chat was able to get what game is it? Stardew Valley? Productivity was able to get a massive game working on this device. Is it? Oh, am I right? And that's a massive achievement. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So I think the Miyoo Flip is about the same height, just like half a millimeter. It's like half a millimeter. Yeah, Productivity got Fallout 4 working on the Miyoo Mini Flip. So they're about the same height, thickness. But obviously this device is smaller. Craig Spence, thank you very much for the super chat, the $5 super chat. It's much appreciated. Sorry if did I say you? Yeah, Craig Spencer. Thank you for that. And I will make a note of that. So the Miyoo, Craig Spencer says, the Miyoo Flip V2 now has the same silent hinge as the Miyoo Mini Flip in the new batches. I called it V2.1. Okay, that's good to know. I have seen some spare parts available for the Miyoo Mini 1. The Miyoo Flip V1. You can get spare parts to make your Miyoo Flip V1 into a Miyoo Flip V2. So I've seen it's possible. Okay, so moving on, we've got the RG SP on the left. This is another competitor which you may not know of. So the good thing about this one, or the big selling point of this, the PowKiddy V90S, is that it's very cheap. So I think you can get this for like $40 shipped. So if you're interested in like a budget option, you can get this. And Mr. Balls in the chat with the $2 super chat, thank you very much for that. He just says, get Jaws Unleashed on PS2, and I will certainly do that. Thank you very much. The V90S feels cheap. It is cheap, and it feels cheap. Really, the height here, the thickness is a good 2 millimeters thicker than the RGSP, and you can see it's a bit chonk. It's a bit closer to the 35XXSP, and it's the budget option basically. It has a lot of good features, like it has Wi-Fi. It has rubber. It's the only one with rubber membrane. So if you really don't like DOM switches, you can get this one, because this is the only rubber membrane option that you have. And it actually has some custom firmware for it. So there's a Japanese guy who makes, like, I think he just released quite recently a custom firmware for this. So there's people, and I think it's a fork of Rocknix. So it's not like a dead system. It's actually still, there's still stuff going on about it. The bezel is a bit hideous here, like this, this just the size of it, and it looks very much like a toy. It's very it's a bit Fisher Price, but it's there, and I think in grey it maybe makes it look a bit more drab and a bit more, like an IBM PC in the 80s. But it's Yeah, it's an Austrian. It's a 640 by 480 screen. Yeah, you do have the rubber membranes. Is DOM considered to... I mean, productivity... so the GBA SP itself was DOM switches. So, you know, that's what somebody... If you're looking for this kind of experience of the SP, you know, people would look for DOM switches, right? If you want to be more authentic. But productivity, if I put this to the, you know, to the microphone, this is the quietest button, right? Because it's rubber membrane. I'm pressing that button. I'm spamming that button right now, and you can hardly hear it. Right. So this probably has the quietest buttons. The PowKiddy V90S. So there you go. There's a nice selection of flip handhelds that I have, and obviously the RG Rotate, which is kind of like it's the premium option. I mean, it probably costs like twice the price of any of these easily, because it's about $100 this one. V90 is perfect for kids. Yeah, I agree. It's got, like, I would say there's something else a little bit amiss about this as well. The battery's a little bit small, but at least you can get to the battery, and you could probably change it for a bigger one if you really wanted. RG Rotate has cool factor. Yeah, certainly. I like when I saw the metal RG Rotate for the first time, it was like, wow, you know, this is they put some engineering work in this, and you know, it's a very imaginative design. It's a very cool design. You know, it's reminiscent of some of those old mobile phones, but yeah, it's a very interesting device, which has got a certain cool factor. Does the RG SP get warm? Now, it does get a little bit warm, but it's not like prohibitively warm, in my opinion. So I'll do a little bit of gameplay, and then I'll check the temperature. So I've not played anything, and it's the same temperature as my hand at the moment. So we'll play another game, and then so I hope you enjoyed that little run through of the what's it of the other handhelds, of the handheld comparison. Okay, let me play. Where's Sonic? Yeah, there we go. How's the D-pad? Okay, so the D-pad on this is the D-pad on this is DOM switch, right? So personally, for me, I prefer the RG40XXV D-pad. I really like the XXV 40XXV D-pad, and DOM switch. I think I'm okay with both, but I prefer rubber membrane devices, me personally. That's like a personal thing. So I would always say that that ANBERNIC D-pad, and specifically that one as well, is like probably the best ANBERNIC D-pad they've ever made. That one and the RG Slide, the RG Slide D-pad is really nice as well. And the RG477M D-pad is really nice. I love that style of D-pad. Have I had the chance to try Potmaster? No, I haven't. Which one? The D-pad. The RG Slide, I think, has a really good D-pad, and I think the handheld that was just mentioned, the RG40XXV, I think that one has a really good D-pad. That style I really like. The Rotate D-pad is a little bit, I think it's probably the same as this, the Rotate D-pad. Maybe like a different shape, but the feeling is very similar. Do I like the cube? I like it. I like the shape of it, but I don't like I think it's a little bit stiff, the Cube XX D-pad. which is a shame because I like the Cube XX triggers. I really like the Cube XX triggers. I always thought the ANBERNIC disc style D-pad it's out of the box, it's a little bit stiff. So I'm not like a super fan of it. I think they did okay with the Arc, the disc style D-pad, but then the Cube and then the Cube XX, I always thought it was a little bit off. Like it required a little bit too much pressure. How's the battery life? Officially, the battery life is 6 hours, but I'm not sure about the battery life of this today. I probably won't do a battery life test because I'm going everywhere with this. How do I do this? But officially, the battery life is 6 hours. That's all I can say, I think, because I think I wasn't keeping track of the battery in this stream. You might have to check back on the Wario part. The pink one is lovely. I'll put the pink one here so you can see it. Does this have a better sleep mode? I don't know actually. I don't know. I think it's probably the same sleep mode. The battery in I think the battery in this one is the same size as the previous model. Looking at that pink on the screen, it looks quite accurate actually. Oh god. Like that pink is, it's kind of like, it's not bright pink, you know, it's not hot pink. It's kind of like a, you know, like a, it's fuchsia? I don't know, I wouldn't say it's a fuchsia either. Fuchsia's too strong. It is a very classy, it's a classy pink, yeah. Am I going to do an Odin 3's Android video? I will do some Xbox 360 stuff, yes. I will do. I need to research it a bit because I don't know what's going on. But I've seen some videos and then you know, they're not really, they say like this is working perfectly, but I can see it's not working perfectly. So that's why I'm taking my time on it. Why is Sonic not running? Yeah, I didn't really, I saw some, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what was going on. Because I saw that Forza runs well, but then there's some other stuff that doesn't, you know, it just looks like trash. I saw like some Gears of War footage and it was just like a lot of flashing people. A lot of people flashing on the screen. Yeah, Xbox 360 is good. I feel like you're going to have more success on Game Native or Game Hub, emulating those games. Yeah, I saw this apparent perfection of emulation on Xbox 360 of Xbox 360. Yeah, I had a few videos like that as well on my feed, and then I pressed the button that says not interested in this channel. To be honest, I don't like looking at I don't like watching emulation videos myself. I don't know. I feel a lot of them are just like they've been ripped off. Like if it's not a handheld that's been, you know, stolen, like a handheld first look that's been stolen from China, it's like some, you know, random game test which is like it just doesn't look good. So I prefer just keeping it real. That's not to say there are some good channels out there. There are good channels. Does the RGSP feel different to my hands compared to the RG34XXSP? It feels... So I haven't played my RG... Oh god. I didn't play my 34XXSP that much. It does feel a little bit more... Like it's a tiny bit thinner. So there's a little bit of a difference, but it's not a massive difference. If you already have an RG34XXSP, you probably don't need to buy this. Unless you like want to get rid of the sticks. And yeah, I think you don't need to buy this. Unless there's something that bothers you about your 34XXSP. I mean, ANBERNIC probably doesn't want to hear me saying that. But yeah, ANBERNIC probably doesn't want to hear me say that. But if you've already got an RG34XXSP, I think you should save your money. Because you've probably got, you know, the almost ultimate version of this. Because they did a bloody good job on it. You know, it's not miles ahead. If those sticks really bother you, then get this though. Yeah, they do. They certainly do. They certainly do. Oh god. Oh no, what? Come on. That is rubbish. Rubbish gameplay from me. Oh, I was playing GTA earlier and I was crashing everywhere. Okay, oh, actually, something about the 2 GB, right? I've heard that this device has DDR4. So it has 1 GB, but I've heard it has DDR4 in it. But then I've also heard that DDR3 and DDR4 don't really make a difference on these H700 devices. So don't worry about it too much. Okay, let's any GBA suggestions? Actually, let's do a temperature check. So my hand is 35 and a bit. The front is like 1 degree more. So it's literally 1 degree more than my hand. This device. So my hand was 35. This is like 36, 37, let's say. So the front of this device is not getting hot when I'm playing GBA. Let's just try the back. Yeah, the back is cool as well. So I think it might get hot when you're playing, you know, something more heavy, but it's perfectly fine. You know, when you're playing GBA, there's no heat issues. Dawson James, I did not grow up with Sonic, so I don't know much about it either. I'm not sure. Yeah, for me personally, I'm not a big Sonic fan. Alright, let's play something. Let's play that Final Fight game. Oh, let's play that actually. Let's play this. It was a great idea to sell parts of handhelds. Yeah, they got if there's a part which is not available on the website, you can ask them in the customer service and try and get it as well. It's not like it's completely gone. Okay, I think I might have played this game on stream before. I like a bit of Max Payne. I like Max Payne even if he's isometric. I really like that sound when he picks up the painkillers. Like I don't know if you guys do this as well. You guys probably don't do this, but whenever I'm like eating some vitamins or something, like you hear that noise, that sound of the painkillers when he picks up the. I'll do it again, right? Yeah, when he picks up the painkillers. Whenever I have some vitamins in the morning or something, I always think of that noise. I always think of that sound effect. I always think of Max Payne shaking his painkillers, because it's so cool. I played this game so much. I played the PC version so much when I was a kid, and it's kind of ingrained into my head. Yeah, that's my little my little story. Whenever I have like a bottle of pills, I'm always thinking about bloody Max Payne. Yeah, it's just so good. Oh yeah, there you go. I love that sound. I should actually jump. Yeah, do the Max Payne move. There you go. Metroid, please. Okay, Metroid after this. Oh, go on. I'll get his shotgun. Okay, let's get the shotgun. You think of Dr. House. Oh, Dr. House is a big video game player, right? He plays a lot of games. Oh god, no. Oh. Okay. I gotta be more careful. Okay, I'm gonna jump. Yeah, nice. That's Max Payne. That's Max Payne right there. Okay, where's that guy? Okay, nice. Can it play PSP? It can play PSP, yes, but just some games. It's not going to be the best device to play PSP. I probably won't recommend this for PSP because the screen is a bit small for that, and it's not going to be the best experience. So personally, like, maybe look for something a little bit more expensive. If you want one of the cheaper devices to play PSP, I would recommend the RG Vita. I would recommend trying to go for that. The first one, the RG Vita normal. Not the Pro version, the cheaper one. What is the best OS to use? On this, you've got a big choice really. If you want to do something, if you want to see something simple, if you want a simple menu, then I would recommend XUI or MinUI. There's a couple of OSs that you can use, or even the stock OS is available. If you want something a bit more heavyweight, you've got Rocknix, you've got Nully, but I don't. Yeah, for me, Rocknix and Nully, they're a bit too big, a bit too heavy for this device. So I prefer those smaller ones. Best console for travel. Out of the ones that I have, this is quite nice to have in your pocket. Definitely the Rotate. Rotate is cool. The one that I have in front of me anyway. The ones that I have. But I mean, it's this one as well. This one as well, right? So that's Max Payne. Clamshell cheap handheld. If you're looking for a cheap clamshell handheld, yeah, the RG35XXSP. Yeah, RG35XXSP, perfectly. Good sort of do it all handheld. Good handheld, which will. What is that bloody noise? Is it Zero Mission or the Fusion that you wanted? There's some noise outside here. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Fusion, all right. Yeah, Wolflonk. So the 35XXSP if you want to play other stuff, like you don't just want to play GBA, then play some. You can get that one, and it'll be a bit more, you know, of a an all-round device. You're definitely making a good like observation there, because you know, if you're not just a GBA player, then do look at those other ones. If you are exclusively a GBA player, you know, you want a device just for GBA, then this is absolutely what you should be looking at. What's my favourite GBA game? I play a lot of that Dr. Mario game, really, and I like the puzzle games on GBA. Yeah, so Dr. Mario is one of them. I like Pinball of the Dead. I played that a lot. I'm not so much into the longer form games, like the longer RPGs and stuff. I kind of missed out on a lot of those. I do like this game. I think I finished this game. I like the Metroid games on this on GBA platform. There's just too many games on GBA. Mbuna's in the chat asking when the release date is. I can't give you the exact. I know the date, but I'm not allowed to say. It's very close. It's close, Mbuna. You're not going to be waiting. It's not a couple of days, but it's also not a couple of weeks. Right, I'll give you that. I mean, it's in everyone's hands, right? It's in, you know, it's in all of the reviewers' hands, and it's also, you know, it's been reviewed by Retro Game Corps. Everyone sort of got it. So N64. I'm not sure I'll be playing N64. I will. Yeah, I could put. I think I might have some stuff on this actually. I've got my stock SD card because I've got all my GBA games on this. Hello to Soapbox and Flash Perez, by the way. Do I have the black? I just got these two. I was. They were going to send me the black, but I wanted the silver. Because I originally had a silver SP. So I've always wanted this one. I like this. I've always liked this colourway compared to the black. Am I going to show my Kururin skins? Yeah, I can play Kururin. It's a good game. Good game. Yeah, I think that the screen is really good. The screen was always good before, but they've just done something. They've just touched it up a little bit, or calibrated it properly or something. And out of the box, it does look amazing. Yeah, Mr. Caprica, I don't have a GBA SP, but the screen is good. The screen is really good. Flash Perez, thank you very much for the $10 super chat, the $9.99 super chat. That's amazing. Thank you for all the Nova videos. There'll be more Nova videos, don't worry. And I need to do some trim UI work actually, as well. So there'll be all sorts of stuff. I've got some. So I will be showing off Gamma OS as well for some of these devices. Gamma OS came out for the RG Rotate, for example, or is imminently coming out for the RG Rotate. So there's a lot of there's a lot more content coming. There's a lot of content on the way. Are the buttons loud? Let me get my pink one, and I will press the buttons against the microphone here. So I'm spamming the button here. I'm spamming all the buttons at a time. I'm just spamming one button, and I think they've improved the over the like first model. I think they've improved it slightly. Like this one, this one is like a later revision actually, 35XXSP, and it's also pretty good now. So I wouldn't say the buttons are loud. They're certainly not Retroid Pocket 5 level. I think in the middle of this, so in about 5 minutes after this game, maybe I'll switch to the pink one, and we'll play some like random other games that are not Game Boy games. But this has got a horrible cutscene. Horribly long cutscene. Oh, could I just fast forward this? Oh yeah, it's got a little bit of fast forward. Alright, there you go. Does it charge USB-C? It's a bit odd, right? Because it works on my... I have like a laptop charger, and it works in that one. But I did try to charge it in something else, and it didn't charge. So I'm not certain. I think it's okay. Because I use like I've got a Samsung fast charger, and it works in that. And I've got, you know, just like the standard Apple, you know, charger, which everyone's got. Works fine on that one. But then... it works on my Lenovo laptop charger, so I haven't found. I think there was one cable which I couldn't charge it with, which was like this 100 watt. I have like a 100 watt cable with like a little LCD on it, and it didn't work with that. So I'm not, and that was a USB-C to USB-C cable. So there are cables and adapters which this might not charge on. How's the button stiffness compared to the RG34XXSP? I think it's slightly less pressure and slightly quieter. It's not like massive. It's not a massive difference. It's more like it's been refined slightly. So not a, you know, it's not a complete overhaul. They've sort of just refined it a little bit from the previous model. You're torn between the pink and the blue. I mean, if so, ANBERNIC are very funny, right? Because they sent me, and then the pink one is actually for my wife. The people at ANBERNIC said, "Here's one for your wife as well." But if I had the choice of two, I would get the silver and the black. But they wanted to give my wife a choice as well, so she got the pink one. Paul in the chat, I will switch to the pink one after this game. Did I miss something in that room? Is there a reset button next to the power again? Yeah, the power and the reset are next to each other, yes. Even though the pink one is, I don't know, is girly or whatever, I think the pink one looks quite cool. Like, I'm surprised that I actually like the pink one. Because usually I don't like these sort of fuchsia colours. I didn't like I think there was a fuchsia cube, right? There was an RG cube which was kind of that colour, and I didn't like that one. Yeah, I don't have the black one, I'm afraid. GK free, probably next week. Does the handheld feel metallic or plastic? It's plastic. It's plastic. Pink is for girls. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't. It's not offensive. It's not an offensive color, but it's not my first. You know, it's not something I would go for myself. I think it's okay. I think it's looking good. If you like that sort of thing. Okay, I've been streaming for about an hour here. Let's oh god. Let's try and get to that boss. Okay, I'm not going to go there. Okay, I'll leave it here for this game, but it looks good. Can I play Pokemon with one hand? You probably. I don't know. You might find it a little bit of a stretch. I think if you change the buttons, like if you remapped the B and A button to Y and B, it'll be easier, right? So if you played it like this, it might be a little bit easier. Okay, I'll leave it here for Metroid Fusion. Good game. And then I'll switch over to the other device just for some different games. These are all my GBA games. I'm at 83% battery there, so if I can check back in the stream, you'll be able to see how much battery I used. So let's just quit this. Okay. So we'll put that to one side and we'll switch to the pink one. Just give me a second. I'll have a drink of water while we get set up with the pink one. So the pink one's running in stock firmware. What am I into just scale? I was on that, yeah. I was on that. Bread and jam, hello. Hello. Just give me a moment. Okay, have we got any questions in the chat? Okay, long time no see. ANBERNIC Hinge is usually good, yeah they are. ANBERNIC is basically the gold standard in hinges, in my opinion. Oh, this screen's looking a bit bright. Let me just go down a little bit. Okay, that's better. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So the stock firmware can go a little bit brighter. That's interesting. Alright, hello to Prytunes. You're still waiting for the RG55G1. Yeah, I know some stuff about that handheld, but I can't say anything. How much RAM does it have? It has 1 GB. Do I integer scale? I do for GBA, but not much, not really for anything else. On this anyway. It has 1 GB of DDR RAM, DDR4 RAM. Okay, there was somebody in the chat asking for a PSP game, so I will play. Let's play Tekken. Let's play Tekken 6. Oh, let's play Ridge Racer actually. It's been a while. It's going to look very strange on the screen, but we'll give it a go. The pink is pleasing to the eyes. Yeah, it is. It's quite nice. I will stretch the screen, okay? So this is a 16:9 game, but it's stretched. It doesn't look awful. Maybe when we get into the game. This is going to be an amazing Portmaster handheld. If you want Portmaster, then get the 34XXSP, I think, because you need the sticks. Sticks are quite useful for Portmaster. Okay, let me. How do I put the FPS on? Where is it? Show speed or something. Where's the speed? Sorry, I just need to find the... oh, they got frame skip on. Let me turn the frame skip off. Oh, there it is. Show FPS counter, show speed. Show battery as well. That's useful. Okay, it's very small, but you can see in the top corner. You'll be able to just see it. Okay, let's just go. Petal Crash. I don't know what that is. Okay, I actually don't know how well Ridge Racer is going to do on this PSP. Let's see. Oh, actually, it's a bit dark. Okay, this is probably 1x resolution, right? But it's stretched. Oh god. There's some stuttering. There is a little bit of stuttering here. But it's not unplayable. Okay, this is looking slightly better than I expected. I did not expect this. It's keeping, you know, it's keeping about 50 FPS, 60 FPS. This section is a little bit stuttery. Oh god, I've turned the frame skip off, by the way. They had frame skip on by default. It's not bad. I mean, we're talking about a, you know, a budget handheld here. Oh, okay, so there's some stuttering there. Yeah, they want you to play this game at 30 FPS, really. It's getting a bit crunchy. Yeah, I personally as well, I would only get this for GBA. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to play this this type of game on here. Oh well. No, this game is 60 FPS. This game was 60. I think the Vita version was 30. So it's not doing too badly. I think it's doing okay actually. You know, it's a super budget handheld here. This section is not too nice. Do I have a Pokemon game? I do. I will have on the silver. On the silver one, I will. The silver SP. Playable. Yeah, this is playable. Not the not the best experience, but if you were just casually playing this game, I think it would be alright. If you were really casual about this game, it would be fine. Oh god, okay. Actually okay on the D-pad as well. This game, I don't like playing Ridge Racer on an analog stick. So this is perfect for me. Yeah, I think it's probably because I've like, overtaken everyone and there's no one on the screen. There's no other cars on the screen. Is it going to be hot for the PSP? I'll check. So my hand is 35.6. The D-pad is quite cool actually. It's like 36, 37. Yeah, not getting hot at all. For PSP, it's not getting hot. There was a 38 just then. So maybe that's the hotspot. Ah, yeah, okay. The hotspot is here, where that M is, just above the M. The hotspot is there. But on the controls, it's doing a good job of keeping the controls cool, which is the place where you're actually, pressing the most. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. The very, very, the most hottest part of this handheld is right there, I think. And even then, it's not too bad. The screen is not hot at all. It's actually pretty good, yeah. So the hotspot is there, and it can get up to like 40 degrees. Comparing it to my hand, which is 35, 36. So not bad at all. Flash pairs, yeah. I know. I don't really. No, I'm not a big fan of aspect ratio stretching out. It's not my thing, but 3x2, 16:9, 3x2 is. Yeah, it's doable. not my preference, but doable in this case because we have a little bit of a small screen. Okay. All right. Let's play. Let me play Tekken 6, another PSP game then. Oh, actually, I don't want to play this. Yeah, go on then. Let's see. Chemical Brie, oh yeah, definitely. I wouldn't. We're kind of just pushing the limits here just to see. It's just to see how we get on. Where's my man? There he is. It's kind of small. I mean, it's, for PSP game, squashed into this screen. It's not really what I would like to do. Okay, it's a bit crunchy, yeah. It's not full. It doesn't feel full speed this, so you need frame skip 1 to play. Tekken. That's probably why they put it on default, right? Sonic Advance. Oh, I just played Sonic Advance. Yeah, it's a little bit slow, so you'll need the frame skip on. All right, let's move on because it's just going to be like that. All right. Einhand. Do I have Einhander? I might not have it. No worries, Cheeto. It's in the stream. It's in the stream. Sonic Advance. Do I have Einhander? I don't think they have Einhander. Yeah, they don't have Einhander. They've got Ridge Racer 4 twice. I'll tell you what game looks good. The game I always play on this bloody machine is Soulcalibur. Soulcalibur runs well on H700. Always a good, always a laugh to see H700 Dreamcast 480p. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done it. It's been a while. H700 is coming with Soulcalibur. So this is stretched. It's not the right aspect ratio, but it is there. Yeah, this is completely playable. It's quite good on H700. It's weird. It's actually weird. Soulcalibur is quite easy to run. It's stretched, so they look a bit fat, these characters, but it's playable. It's definitely playable. I might even be able to finish the game for you because I'm okay at Soulcalibur. This also has a swappable D-pad to analog stick. Yeah, they should have that function. I think you press the power button once and then it toggles between them in the stock firmware. Kirby games. I'll play, yeah, we'll see if they got it. We'll see if they got it. I think Pokemon and Kirby were requested. What's the best PSX core? I use the rearmed one usually. I use rearmed, but then I actually prefer DuckStation on Android. I think it's called Swan Station in RetroArch, but I never use that one. I usually use PSX rearmed. Mario Advance 4. Is it Yoshi's Island? Or World? So we've got plenty of requests. Okay, let's try and finish this. I've got 5 minutes. Soulcalibur is a classic. It's a bloody classic game. Do I have Portmaster Animal Crossing? No, I don't. I have GBA games and oh god, and then the stock firmware. Anything that they've given me. Oh no. Oh, come on. Yeah, nice. Ozempic. I think Ozempic would have a bigger impact because from what I've seen of Ozempic, it's quite a heavy. Like it makes a big difference. Like it makes a massive difference. I've not taken it myself, but I'm just, you know, just from. Oh god. Just from what I've seen, it does make a massive difference. Is it possible to compare the D-pad to the one on the RG Rotate? Yeah. Give me a second. Let me just get the RG Rotate. Where is it? Let's see. Okay, so the RG Rotate is here. The D-pad is a little bit different. The Rotate D-pad is a bit smaller. For me, the D-pad it's a bit clickier on the Rotate, and a little bit more. It's a little bit firmer, a little bit stiffer on the Rotate. Whereas the one on the SP, on the RG SP, it's a little bit softer and it's a little bit more floatier and a bit softer, a bit more like a bit nicer on the finger actually. This is a little bit more sharper on the finger, the Rotate one, and a bit louder. So let me just, I'm just doing like a 360 move maneuver on that, so you can hear the clicking of the Rotate. And then this is the SP with the same movement. So I'm just doing that. So it's a little bit less. It's a little, just slightly quieter, but a little bit easier. It's yeah, quite a bit easier to do that movement on. Okay, let me try and finish this. Oh shit. I need to do a clutch. Oh, that was close. Is this Soulcalibur 2? Absolutely not, no, it's Soulcalibur 1. It's the second game in the Soul series, if that's what you mean. But it's Soulcalibur for the Dreamcast. Oh, turn around. Actually pretty good. I mean, H700 Soulcalibur, always good. It's always a surprising game which people don't think would work on this device, but it works really well. Let's try and finish this. I've only got 2. Is it 1 or 2? Let's try to do this. Oh god. I'm still on the first continue as well. Okay, nice. Nice, okay. Let's take care of Inferno and then we finish the game. Okay, this is actually proving that I'm okay at Soulcalibur. Proving that I can actually play some games. Okay, we're done. We're done. Soulcalibur. We'll play some Mario Advance and some Kirby games now. Game over. We finished the game. Soulcalibur. Alright, that's the Dreamcast version of Soulcalibur. Alright, let me check what was the other games people were asking for. Okay, which OS am I using? I'm using the stock firmware. This is the stock firmware. So there was some request for a Kirby game. Let me just bring the Kirby game online. Kirby for GBA. GBA's, let me just, okay, that's good. Kirby. What Kirby games were the GBA? Okay, Kirby and the Amazing. Okay, Kirby Amazing Mirror. Can this thing do GameCube? No, it can't. It can't. Next UI is compatible. There's something in the works. There's something in the works for H700. Kururin, yeah, I forgot, sorry. A Midnight Club as well. And Zombies Ate My Neighbours. Okay, we'll quickly play this. What system is this one? GBA. This is the RG SP. I'm playing GBA games. I was playing Dreamcast just then. I don't know what I'm playing. What am I meant to do here? Okay. Oh, what? Oh, okay. All right, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the Kirby. Oh, do I need to switch Kirbys or something? Yeah, I need my Kirby friends. Okay, what do I need to do there? I need to bomb something. Was there a bomb? Wait, where's the? Oh, okay. I thought I needed a bomb. Oh, okay. Alright. It is moving. It was moving. Good. This is a very wholesome game, this. Kirby's always very wholesome. There's a sword. Sword knight. Okay, I don't know what that does. Oh, there's some meat. I'm just trying not to get... Oh god. Or maybe I can kill that... Yeah, I got them. That's good. I killed the big Waddle Dee. It's very, very, very wholesome game. Oh jeez, there's a lot of them there. Okay, let's panic. Oh, what happened? Oh. Okay, call for help, but watch your batteries. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, this guy's in Smash Brothers. I forgot what he's called. This guy isn't. Oh, what's going on? Okay, I'm good. This is Kirby's Magic Mirror, Kirby and Amazing Mirror. Nice little game there. What have I got now? Kuru. I'll play Kururin. And I've got Midnight Club or something else as well. There's loads of games to play. Kururin. It's been a while. It's been too long. There we go. This oh, it's really like yeah, I remember the story for it is like super heavy, isn't it? Like the Kurin's yeah, he's got to seek his brothers. I remember this. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Oh no. Yeah, I don't need the training. I don't want the training. Oh, Jesus. Pokemon one-handed. Okay, I don't like this game. It's too... Oh, God. How good does PSP run? Well, I just showed you two games on PSP. It's kind of average, not great. Not really a PSP system. Oh, is there a speed up, right? Is there... Oh, jeez. PS1 should be perfect. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, I hit the thing twice. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I've been tutorialized. This bloody game. I remember this game. Oh god, that was close. I've just realised the music is kind of in time with the music beat is in time with the speed that you turn, which is kind of cool. Like one, is it like 4 beats is like 1 turn? Oh, what is that? What's that there? The screen is pretty damn good. The screen is good. Okay, let's try and do this. Let's try and not lose any Kururins. Kururins. Oh god. I got hit. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, nice. Nice game. I'll leave it there. Kururin. We got what have we got? Pokemon. Okay, where's Pokemon? Where's Pok? Oh, there he is. Let's just go Emerald. Pokemon Emerald. Can you play one-handed? I think if you map these two buttons, it's a lot. It might be a bit easier. I mean, these days people play this at like 4 times speed as me. There's a shoulder button, A button in options. Oh, you play like this? Right, oh, right hand. Why would you play with your right hand? Don't you need to move around? Oh, I don't know. Well, you just play. You want to play Pokemon like this? Okay, fine. Fine. I mean, that shows you how much Pokemon that I play. I guess it's fine. Yeah, I guess it's fine. You can play with one hand. Left hand with LA. How much does it cost? I think the target. Someone mentioned earlier, like it was $65 or something. I don't know the exact price. But someone in the chat said, like a different YouTuber said it, Retro Game Corps said it was 65, but I don't actually know the price. Miyoo Mini Flip or this one? I think this one, the Miyoo Mini Flip's a bit small for me. It's a bit small. I don't really, and I think that it's hard to get cheap, this device, the Miyoo Mini Flip. I think it's like, isn't it maybe $80 or something when you got shipping and stuff? Alright, where's it got? They're both good devices. I feel like I feel like this one, the RG SP, is going to satisfy more people though, because the Mini Flip is a little bit specialist because it's so small. Yeah, the Miyoo Hinge is like, I think that one is good, the Miyoo Mini Flip, but it's you know, the ANBERNIC has not really, you know, set a foot wrong in terms of hinges and build quality, so I think that it's okay. Yeah, it is an RG SP. It's very yeah, it's very good. Okay, where is it? Oh, you want this? L equals A. Nice. Attack speed fast. Okay, so you can play one hand. I can play like this. They actually develops it. So yeah, I can play it one handed. I can't spam that button. I can't spam the L button, but yeah, it's doable. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's a little bit less stable in my hand, but it's doable. I can be reading the chat and playing Pokemon like here. Just give me the Pokemons. Let's do some field work. How would you open the menu? Oh, I don't know. I didn't read what he said. Okay, where's the buddy? When do I get my own Pokemon? Is this my first time playing Pokemon? I've played it before on stream, but I never played it like when it came out. It completely passed me by. How awkward is playing DS on this? It's not impossible. Not impossible, because you can swap the screen. You can swap it around. There might even be a DS game. Theo, Mbuna, I don't know what I'm going to pick these days. Oh, my Mudkip got. Okay, yeah, I mean it works. It works. It works. Let's leave Pokemon there. I mean, it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon. Let's move on. What did someone wanted to see? Is it Midnight Club? Was there a Midnight Club? Oh, yeah, there was. Okay, straight, no chaser. Okay, let's go. Oh, is it like this? Oh my god. Okay, I'm not sure. This is just like a free ride. Oh, it's like GTA. Okay, this is very strange. I'm not. I think I've got no. This is like a free roam. So I'm not going to be playing much more of this, but it works. This is a weird game. Yeah, it's like GTA 2, GTA London. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. That's a weird game, man. That's a weird game. Okay, let's quit that. You back out the buttons. The buttons are great. The buttons are good. I feel like they're a little bit quieter than before, but not a huge difference, but a little bit quieter. Okay, let's come back to this. So somebody wanted to see, what was it, an NDS game. Okay, let's put this on. Oh, we got a stylus. I think if we press... Okay, we do have stylus. And do we have a... Okay. So we got a stylus and we got a... And we got drastic. How is this working? Alright. How is this working? Oh, what? Okay. Okay, so the controls are a little bit confusing because there's a lot of things going on. You got the stylus, you got a screen swap, so you can change the screen. You can have two screens at once. Leroy asks, does the fact that it doesn't have joysticks annoy me? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. This is what people wanted, right? A device with no joysticks, and I think it's great. But you do have, if you want a device with joysticks, they always have this model, don't they? The 34XXSP. Like it's still, they're still selling it. It's not like they've took it out of the. It's not like they've took it out. It's still around. What's my name? I mean, you've always got this one if you want sticks. I don't think the 3.4. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've grown to like sticks on GBA devices. Actually, I find them sometimes they're useful. Do you think this is worth it if you have an AY in thought? Yes, I do actually, because the AY in thought. Do you really want to be walking around with, you know, like a $500 handheld? The 8YN4 is, the price of it is going up like week by week. Next week it's going to be worth another $100 more. So it's a nice, I mean, it's quite a nice burner device, this one, if you accidentally leave it on the bus. I also agree with that. Like the 4 is its own thing, right? It's not. I don't think it's going for anything. Yeah, especially if you have the 1TB version, you don't want to leave that on the bus. I mean, well, if you have the 1TB version, you're probably not riding on a bus, aren't you? You've probably got someone driving you. You've probably got someone driving you around if you have the bloody 1TB4. If let's say but you know, the 4 is, it's, people say it's the ultimate 3DS or whatever, but it's kind of not been. It does a lot of other stuff, doesn't it? Yeah, it's kind of something else now. The 4. It's not really going for any. I don't feel like the 4 is trying to replicate any other sort of console handheld, other handheld. This is like, this is a GBA SP, like in, you know, it's just like a, so homage to the GBA SP. Waiting for Nova Dual Screen. I think it might be expensive. Rotate or SP? ANBERNIC didn't tell me the price actually. I don't know the price of this, but there is a price floating around from other YouTubers, which was 65, I think. But I actually don't know the price. I know when the release date is, but I'm not allowed to say it. But I don't know the price. I could probably say it, and you'd be like, "Oh, okay," but I'm just going to be on the safe side and not say it. So this game seems playable to me. So this is a DS game, right? And you can press this button to switch the screen, or you can have both screens on the, you know, at the same time. You can move around, and then you can also press the power button if you want the stylus on the screen. So it's actually workable, this setup. It's not completely, like, you know, unplayable, this game. If you absolutely wanted to play Animal Crossing on this device. Okay, and then there was a request for a PlayStation 1 game. Let me see what we got. It's been a while since I played Symphony of the Night, I will say that. But I will probably play Crash Bandicoot because I know how to play that. Let me play this. Oh, you want a Nintendo sticker? Yeah, you can buy these, right? You can buy the Nintendo badge quite easily if you want to replace that. It's not hard to replace that badge. You can just get one on AliExpress right now. It's probably the same size. Let me measure it for you if you want to get ready. If you guys want to get ready with your, can you see that, right? If you guys want to get ready with your AliExpress badge, it's about 2.2 millimeters by 0.5, 0.6, yeah, 0.5, I'd say, 0.5 and a half centimeters. So what was that? Yeah, it's just a little over half a centimeter, 5 millimeters, a little over 5 millimeters. Okay, Crash Bandicoot. Here we go. 2DS XL. I have a 2DS XL, but it's not my. I don't really like it. I'll say that. I don't like the screen on the 2DS XL screen is a bit naff. Okay, I'm getting a bit low energy now, so this is probably going to be the last game. Unless they have zombies. I'm getting a bit low energy. I already streamed, what was it, 1.5 hours of GTA 5 earlier. So let's see how I get on with this. Okay, let's go. I was stuck in a car park. I got past that. I got past it. I was stuck, yeah. It was very stupid. It was really stupid, yeah. But I got through that part. I got stuck on the bloody, there's a police car. Oh no, I messed that up. Okay, so Okay, let me do this. Have I tried any GBC games? No, I haven't. GBC will be perfect on this handheld, but it's not. I'm not a big. I don't know if I play GBC on this. Oh god. I'm not sure if I play GBC. Maybe. The controls are going to be good for GBC. I'll say that. The dome switches will be nice. I'm getting tired because I've just. There's 2 useless deaths there. I just lost 2 bandicoots. I lost 2 bandicoots for no reason. It's poor gameplay. Let's try and bring it back. I lost 2 bandicoots. Needlessly lost 2 bandicoots. Right, let's. Okay, let's try and get those other crates. Oh, he hasn't got the slide yet, hasn't he? Okay, let's try and do this. The most difficult part of the first level. Okay, that's a failure. Alright. I'm disgusted with this effort. I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh god. Okay, let's check for the zombies. The zombies eat my... Oh yeah, they have it as well. Alright. Okay, this is the last game. Let's go. What did I stream the GTA 5 on? The Nova. The Nova. Let's get these. Oh, there's one. Oh, no. Let's get those zombies. Oh, this is the one where you can kill them with the Coca-Cola. Oh, shit. Okay, I need to get out there. So this is horrific. Whoa. Oh, come on. Where's the... Okay, there it is. Nice. Oh, exit. Nice. Okay, I'm good. We played a little bit of zombies. Alright, so I hope that this stream has given you an idea of what the RGSP is. It's a faithful recreation of the Nintendo SP, Game Boy SP. It's a very nice handheld. Of course, because ANBERNIC did provide me with this review unit for free, but of course that doesn't make any difference. It's it's a Game Boy Advance SP that plays PlayStation 1 games and other stuff as well, but it's like a refined version of it. It's a very nice. Oh, it does have that there. Yeah, it's here. That looks quite cool actually, in the light there. That looks pretty nice. There you go. So this has been the ANBERNIC SP. Thank you very much to ANBERNIC again for providing this for review. Hope hope this stream has helped you out deciding if you should get one, or you should go for the older model, the RG34XXSP, or the 35XXSP is another option as well. There's all the flips are here, and there's even a rotate down here as well. So these are all great options for this form factor and this size, depending on what you want and what you need. Let's line them up there. Should we just open? Should we do some arrangement? I'm getting bored and I'm getting tired, so we'll do this. Q Quack, thanks for watching. Let's do this. Let's line them up. Okay. The white, it's transparent. It's transparent. Okay, this is the end of the stream. Thank you to the super chatters. Where is it gone? Thank you to Craig Spencer, 4306. Thank you to Mr. Balls and Flash Perez. Thank you so much for the super chats. Much appreciated. All super chats go towards the funding of new handhelds. And thank you to Bush World, Mbuna in the chat, Bro Whirl, Q Quack, Proc Lifo, Pixel Azuki, thanks for watching. Cheeto, Hi Rum, thank you to Your Average Dylan, Billy Michael, Ghostly90, Pocket Knot, thanks very much for watching, regular, Igor Hollando, and my history doesn't actually go that far back. Sky Blue Toys as well, thanks for watching. And now Leroy as well. So, thank you very much, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Water, Hydro, She. Nice to meet you from Japan. It's a little bit late in Japan now. Oh, is it just morning in Japan? So, good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. I think that's how you said good morning. Maybe I got that wrong. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. water hydroxy san, yes. Anyway, this is the end. Bye now.